Today you played from ahead. I know, the last couple games you guys had faced deficits in the second half. What do you think your kids were doing to, be more energized in the first half so you could play from ahead?
I really didn't notice any difference, to be honest with you. No disrespect. We shot it in a little better, but we didn't guard very good. So maybe the hard part about coaching is you can be misled because the ball goes in the basket. I thought we tried hard, but we had a hard time keeping them in front. Didn't guard great. I thought the second half we guarded better. And we played some zone, but really the only thing that did for us was just break their momentum a little bit. So it's hard to say, I never really try to judge a game until I really watch it. And this team has been so erratic, but tough. Like I told people before, when they're behind, they fight like dogs. Which is, I've never had a team come back more than this team. So I give them a lot of credit. And even tonight, when it mattered, they really played well. Mike Hughes blocked everything. We got out on their three shooters. They had trouble scoring. We did a good job.
You guys scored 25 points on their 17 turnovers. How much of a positive is that, turning that defensive mode into more of that attack mentality you're looking for?
Well, I'm not a very good passive coach. Like, in life, you got to know what you are. Right? And as a coach, you have to know what you are. And anytime you get outside of your realm and your personality, per se, usually you don't have success. So I'm tweaking some things, but at the same time, when we turn people over, generally we win.
It was a team effort. I know you like the plus-minus. Everybody had a plus today. Everybody contributed in some way. How exciting and encouraging is that for you with such a young team?
Who had the best plus?
Sin at 15.
We're not even clicking on all cylinders yet. We have to get better. We have to get smarter, tougher, better. I thought Lamar Norman really helped us. Like, his numbers don't indicate much, but he ate good minutes for us and played good defensively and was energetic. And I think that's what we need out of that bench. And because to me, we're a little bit thin. We've got to keep developing that bench to really take a run at this thing. I answer your question, Dad.
It's okay.
I'm good at that.
Yes. The end of the game, just the dunk from Eric towards the end when the game was decided, just what did you see in that, and is that a coachable moment for you as a coach?
I mean, I don't love it, obviously, but that's young people. We told them. We apologized. Kids will be kids.
And when it comes to a team where you guys have been up and down, and I know I've been at several games where you've talked about consistency. I mean, what do you take from a game like today where you got ahead at halftime, were able to close things out? I mean, you didn't look like you had to break out in cold sweats at the end of this one by any means.
You didn't, but I did. They're all cold sweats for me. When you see like Duke come back from 23 or you see us come back from 18, as a veteran coach, you know that anything's possible. So, until that final, I didn't like Frank Hughes' shot with a minute left. It's a bad play. I love the way Frank played today. He did some good things, but I didn't like that shot. So, to me, the game's never over until it's over. And we have to keep learning that. We have to continue. I have a saying, every play, every day. And when we get to that point where we're playing as hard as we can every play, every day, whether that's practice, whether it's shooting, whether it's cutting, then we'll be where we want to be.
How do you view this week that you have off, balancing maybe this momentum, this nastiness that the team showed in spots, but also maybe getting some guys back closer to 100% at the same time?
Well, normally this time of year, I really don't like the week off. But for this particular team, I really like the week off. Now, I may be telling you something different 2 weeks from now. But these guys have been in, for a bunch of young guys that have never been through it, they've been in more close games than any team I've ever had. So they probably are, even when you win, you're emotionally drained. And these guys always think that I give them days off. I give me days off because I need to replenish as well. And so I have to give it everything I have every single game too. And that's preparation, that's practice, that's managing people. that's trying to get better on a daily basis. So that's the same thing these guys. I think we'll come back better. I really do. I think it gives Sin a little bit of time, gives Tavian a little more time on that ankle. We just have to make sure that we push it a little bit so we're game ready in a week.
You guys attempted a lot of 3-pointers throughout the game. Frankie Hughes especially. Was that a plan going in, or was that just the flow of the game?
Well, we shoot about 45% of our shots are threes anyway. They started in the zone. Didn't play a lot of zone, but played some from then on. Listen, that's what the game's evolving into. Now, our percentage needs to go from 31.8 to 35 plus, 36, 37 before we're really a good team. We have not shot the ball well pretty much all season. So either that means you're never going to shoot the ball pretty well, or one of these nights you're going to get better. I'm not sure which yet. So was it a plan? I think that's what the game is now. Some people shoot it more, some people shoot it a little less, but all the good teams in the NBA are flinging and stinging. That's what I call it. Good question.
Looking at the season as a whole, you guys passed the win total from last year, both overall and in conference play. What makes this team so much better than the team from last year?
I don't really know if they're so much better. We have some good grit. We have some gritty guys. You know, what that freshman's doing is pretty incredible when you think about it. Like, he's running the complete show. He's influencing the game at both ends. He's getting other people involved on a relatively poor knee. So I don't know how much better we are than last year. I think obviously, we probably a little better at some spots. We shot the ball actually better last year than we have this year. But I think we've got a little bit better grit to us, probably.
Is that it? Good.
And maybe we know the league a little bit better too, which probably helps a little bit. We were kind of blind going in last year. Good?